So I'm going to do, first of all, this is all my art stuff that I have. And like I said, my first video is going to be my painting video. And I'm just going to do a quick overview of what I have, and then we'll start on the painting. So first we'll start over here. These are my bottled acrylic paints. I have these two in bottles, and then I have those over there, which I'll review later. These, I just have a couple pencils for sketching out my drawings before I do them. These are utensils I use for painting. One of my favorites is definitely this one. It really helps mixing and things like that. This is a bigger brush for doing complete backgrounds. And I'm terrible at washing my brushes. Definitely I'd suggest to anyone, wash your brushes every time you use them. And don't, if you can't find the time to wash your brushes, then only paint if you have time to wash them, because it's really not worth having them. Like these are really coarse because I didn't wash them. But these are my other ones. These two are really helpful. I haven't used them yet, that's why they look brand new. Because they're just they're big again for like backgrounds and stuff. These are all my little ones for like details and things like that, fine tips. And these are all my little acrylics. Now these are my other stuff. This is just the bag I use to carry all my stuff in, and obviously this is it's actually a bedding bag, but it's really helpful because it's like not really waterproof, but it is kind of waterproof because it's plastic, and then it has this zipper, which is I find to be very helpful. These are my little canvases. I have black ones, which actually I got in my stocking this year, and I had never seen black ones before, so they're really cute, and actually you can use them for AG stuff and things like that. These are my white canvases, and they're just mini ones of like my other canvases, which I think are really cute, and I like them. This is my art kit canvases with, I have this really big canvas, which I have not even opened yet because I really want to get really advanced before I want to use this. And then I have regular size canvases like that, and the one over there. I have more, I think in my closet. And these are my watercolor pads. I use them for, like, they're just textured paper, and they're thick so that you can put your paint. And then I use this one mainly for mixing colors, like you can open up and see. Ooh, strip that because it wasn't dry, but this is for mixing things like that. There's my easel I got for Christmas, which I'm very thankful for, and it's a lot easier than just putting it down and painting. You can just paint it like that. So that's all my stuff. Okay, well, we're going to start with sketching out what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're going to start with, as you can see, I already started a little bit of sketching ideas, and we're going to start with sketching our painting, and I've looked up a couple of paintings that I want to do, and I realized first I'm going to do a picture of a tree, and I found one that I liked, so we'll start with that, and then we'll sketch it out. But first of all, when you're sketching out things, you may not like it and you may erase it like a couple times. Just make sure that once you erase everything, all the eraser shreds, I guess, are wiped off, because you don't want to be painting over that and then make it like textured when you don't want it to be. So now we'll start. Okay, so now we have pretty much this tree sketched out. And what you're just going to do is, I'll just do a quick overview. You just sketch up, make it so that the tree is kind of, I'm sure you guys know, trees when they're growing, they grow towards the light, so they're not going to be a complete straight. Towards the trunk it is straight tree, and then as you can see, as it grew, it kind of got this way, and then it, the other branches and stuff. Again, and another thing, don't draw all the exquisite little branches, because you're really just going to paint over them, and only see so much of the branches, you know what I mean? So you'll just do, I'd say that much, and a little, like that much, but don't draw like all the branches up to here. And this particular tree is going to take over pretty much our whole page. Okay, so these are all the colors I put on, and be creative with your painting, with the paints that you use, I would definitely say. And then this white, I'm going to definitely need to add, but I don't put my white on, because I'll just, with these tools that I have, I'll just take this, scoop it, or maybe take a little bit of this, put it over there, you know what I mean. Okay, and then mix it with this white. So I'm not going to put like a huge pile of white or whatever. I have like a couple different types of brown here. I have this brown, that kind of, not really a brown, it's kind of a mix between an orange and a red and a brown. I like, I don't know what they call it. I should have put all the ones in a pile, but oh well. And then these two browns, I don't know what's wrong with these two colors. They seem to be like like textured and it's kind of gross. But if we don't need to, we won't use this. And then I have, of course, my greens. This is more, I guess, of a fallish thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do a lot of different colors. I don't know if, I'm probably not going to use all that blue, but I do have that blue. Ew, I'm getting my hands all messy. And then I have that yellow and that more of an orangish, creamy-ish yellow. And then I already reviewed those greens. I'll just start by saying I'm going to do, for the leaves and stuff, I'm definitely going to use this thing, this brush, which is really, it's not really a brush, it's like a sponge, but, which is really useful for, like, doing, like, marks. It's just going to look, I think, really cool. And then for the I can't talk, the tree, the bark right here, I'm going to use just, a regular brush with my brush. So I just want to say, I'm starting out with something more simple. This isn't like something really complicated or anything like that. For the trunk, I haven't finished it yet, but for what I did use so far, I used this simple, like a regular brown here, and then I switched from this brush to do the main trunk, oops, sorry, and then to this brush to do that kind of right there, and then from this to this teeny weeny little brush to do over here. Let's see, I definitely want to add some more browns, like maybe some of these three here, and maybe even a little bit of red in the trunk, just a tiny bit of red. Okay, so I added this darker color. I don't know, it is textured, but it seemed to be fine when I put it on, kind of as an outline for my whole tree, and then, actually, I want to fix that. And then I added a little bit of this, this color to, I don't know what that color is called, but, to kind of like a burnt orangish maybe, and then like kind of outlined it kind of with a swerve like motion, and then kind of overlapped that with this darker color. These two are very similar, but this one's a little darker, and then I just kind of went with that up the thing, kind of went with the flow. And so I think that looks pretty good. A lot of people, what they'll just do is sketch it like I sketched it and then paint the whole thing, and that certainly, I'm sure it works, but for me, I'd rather do this and then paint around it, because I use a lot of different color paintings in my thing. So I might add a little bit of this orange, I don't know, but I don't want to add paint to a masterpiece. So we'll probably start on the leaves now. Okay, so for the leaves, I'm going to start with these two basic greens, because everybody knows leaves are typically green, these two right here. And this, because I don't really know how to wash these sponge things really properly, I guess, it's still a little green, but it works pretty good. If you do have these and you know how to wash them very good, or you've washed them before and it worked, please put it in the comments or discussion, because I really would like to know how to wash them, that they look like they did before. Or maybe they'll just stay the color, I don't know. But we'll start with the leaves. Okay, so I did the leaves. I did kind of, it's very more of a modern art, not realistic tree. I really like this though. It's really cute so far. It's just adorable. Adorable. It was like a anyway, it's kind of a circular look, as you can tell. I kind of did it more around like that, and not as much down or anything like that. And then it was really cute. I did, there's a lot of white showing, so I'll definitely have to keep filling that in. What I would have done in this painting if I could go back, so don't start painting yet if you're going to do this. Do paint the background kind of a very lightish mix. I would do like this is sap green. Mix sap green with white and do a very light background, and then start doing your leaves with a darker green. That's what I would do if I could go back. But I can't, so this looks good so far. And that was a little weird. Kind of had a mistake. I just kind of rubbed it in, which looks a little bad. But now I'm just going to rub in some orange and some yellow and maybe a little bit of brown and a tiny bit of blue and red. Okay, so as you can see, I added a lot of different colors in now. I added some of this, I should point to it. First, I have to discipline myself to just wash off my brushes, because I don't want them to be ruined. So, I put in some of that orange right there, like here. I put in some of the yellow, which I think is really adorable. And I put in some of this brown, which I didn't want to do. I kind of had to cover that up right there, which I don't really like. I'm going to have to fix that. It looks a little too much like dark green. And then I put in, what else did I put in? A little bit of red. So that is good. I'm definitely going to add some more, probably a lot of lighter green, so I can just maybe mix in some darker green, the leftover that I have of this, with some white, and then put that on. Okay, so as you can see, it's more filled in now. I liked that. I don't want to see much white. And even now, actually, now that I just said that, I just saw, oh, first of all, I mixed in what I had left over of this dark green right there, it was, and I just scooped it up with this tool here and mixed it in with some white, and it came out to this really cute little like light summery green, which I really, really love. And kind of a mintish green actually. But I see around the tree I haven't been doing many blotches, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this sap green and kind of discolor that in. And then I'll add in different greens to kind of make sure it doesn't look like a big blob of stuff. And then that kind of overlaps the tree, so I'll definitely have to fix that. But I don't want it to look like too much white alongside the tree. So just take like the green and then kind of color in spots. Okay, so here I have, I did my blue here, and as you can probably notice, it's way too overpowering for the green, so what I'm going to do, well, first of all, I took a cobalt blue, where's my cobalt blue? Okay, right here. This is my cobalt blue, and I added a lot of white to it. First I had a darker coat underneath, and then I put on white, and it kind of goes with the theme of the painting. And then and I'm just gonna put on like kind of keep rounding it underneath, because it can't be like obviously this guy can't be over the leaves, because looks kind of like it's a misty right here, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But for now, this is good. And another another thing that you want to be careful about is when you're using these. It's one of the first times I've actually used mine, but there's a lot of white here, so make sure you're getting that painted too. So. Okay, finally our masterpiece is done, and I'm really excited because this is one of the first paints I've had like this, and it looks really cute, and I just love it. And remember to sign your, don't do that, okay? Now remember to sign your name at the bottom, and I hope you enjoy this painting. It's good for, I don't know, gifts or whatever, just hanging on your wall, whatever, or for just keeping. I think it's really cute. So, bye, see you in the next video.